Good morning to my beautiful YouTube audience. I am in Maine. I'm sorry I wasn't able to check in yesterday, but this is the old neighborhood. This is, oh, look at this. Look at that. This is where I lived for 8 years. And that's why I found it hard to make videos during that time, because why the fuck would you make videos when you can just step outside and look at the ocean? So I'm gonna take you with me to get coffee. This is the walk I made every morning for 8 years. Anyway, I meant to check in yesterday, but we had to take a bus from New York to Portland, and then we were driven to Otisfield. And so when we got there, we just ate immediately. So we actually weren't there for very long. We ate, we handed out presents because we knew we wouldn't see everyone again until Christmas. So, we wouldn't see everyone at Christmas. So we came bearing gifts and we handed those out. And we had pie, and then that was pretty much it. We had to leave. But it was great. It was perfect. The meal was perfect. Everyone was there. And of course, yesterday was Doctor Who Day, November 23rd. So happy belated Doctor Who Day to all of you. Today, I think Shada is out. The latest attempt to complete Shada, which sounds interesting. Shada being the uncompleted story from 1979, written by Douglas Adams, and there was an attempt in 1992. Yeah, 1992, where John Nathan Turner tried to. He took everything that they had shot for it, cut it together, and then he got Tom Baker to do kind of a narration to fill in the gaps, which was limited, especially towards the end. There was just more and more stuff they hadn't shot. And there have been other attempts. Ian Levine, who I've spoken of before, he tried to do his own version, but the animation fucking sucks. And I only say that it was never officially released to you, but I have seen it. And he got an impersonator to do Tom Baker, who sounds exactly like Tom Baker, but not a good actor. I mean, it's all well and good to mimic his voice, but just couldn't, So even though Tom Baker doesn't sound like Tom Baker, I'd much rather. It's much better to get Tom Baker, because he can fucking act, But and here we're coming up. Sorry for the Doctor Who rant, but Shada is available today. Apparently, I don't know if I'm gonna buy it today or wait until a disc is out. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna buy it twice, because of course I am. Anyway, we're coming up on the St. Lawrence Theater. This is the place. I had 2 screenings here over the years. Yeah, here we go. St. Lawrence Arts Community Center. Some of the videos that I recently put on the archive channel had to do with the screenings I had there. This is how close it was. We've just taken the walk together. I'm walking to the Hilltop coffee shop, which and I'm probably not going to recognize it because I think they've renovated again. When I first moved to this neighborhood, Hilltop was a tiny shop. It was in one of these other buildings. They moved 3 times, twice. And the first time they moved because they kept growing bigger and bigger. I used to not like to go there as much. I just went there out of convenience because it was close. But it's like they weren't even grinding their coffee fresh at that point. Now they do. Now they're a full-fledged coffee shop. But they started off as just a tiny building. You can kind of see it in the distance there. But then they moved to this place, which is now Lolita's. But this is where they were when I shot the doppelganger, the Church of Below doppelganger sketch, which was obviously done on green screen, but I took shots of like all the locations, and that was all from here. You can kind of see, because like in the video, you can see the view from out the window, and this is it. So this is pretty much where the doppelganger was shot. So, should I stop rolling? Or should I discreetly take the camera in with me? I'd like to draw attention to myself, but I'm approaching this is the hilltop again, and yeah, it does, I can already tell, looks very different now. Oh yeah, and this is their old location, that little green building there.